The following program is brought to you in part by Time Warner Cable and the Madison County School System. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Number 35, and Madison Central starts with Humphrey, Thomas, George, Johnson, and Jones. And Madison Central controls the tip, and we're underway. Good crowd in here tonight.
Oh, it's the game they've been looking forward to, and there's Cameron Thomas.
First shot's on the way, and it's good, just as we talked about. Good set play. Actually, Cameron didn't bring it up. He came off the screen.
He came off.
There's a little switch they might do.
Yes, he did. Central going to play their man.
Ivory brings it up, hands it off to Ramsier. He's been guarded by Humphrey, and back to Ivory. Left side to Levitch. Back to Ivory, and he drives in the lane, kicks it to Levitch. Levitch launches a three, no good. And Jones with the rebound. Madison Central with good defensive stand.
Something else Central has to do is limit them to one possession. Got to get that rebound.
Pass is left side to Humphrey. He drives the lane, nowhere to go. Goes it to Johnson, and he's looking inside. Can't get the entry. There he goes to Jones.
They're going one-on-one with Sam.
Nice shot. Knocks it down.
Quick timeout to Trinity.
Trinity takes a timeout. It's a 30. We're going to stay here and talk about it a minute. Madison Central started off almost as good as Coach Feldhouse could have expected.
This is what you want if you're the Central coaching staff. 4-0 quick, minute 3 in the ball game. Trinity's had to take a timeout.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. Madison Central comes out, shows they're not afraid. They went straight man-to-man. That's the signature defense for them, and forced a three-point shot by
This
Trinity.
is a team, even though this team has lost, Mr. Basketball and Dominique Hawkins and Ken John Bosley, the hero of the Sweet 16. Some of these kids were here last year during that run, and they beat Trinity at Trinity in dramatic fashion on a last-second shot.
Yes, sir.
So they're not afraid.
This Trinity team's lost only 3 times this year, twice to Ballard.
Yes.
Once in overtime to Ballard, and once to Tampa team that has some pretty good players. And there they go inside. That's what we expect a lot more of them.
Yes.
I think they want to set the outside with the inside.
Foul on Jones.
Jones picks up the foul. And that's Spalding with the move. And
it's another thing for Central is, any team foul trouble. But specifically Central, if they lose Sam and DeMarcus, it's almost like you take away the heart and soul of the team.
Yeah, that size and strength is difficult to overcome, and experience. Those are some of the more experienced guys on the team. First shot by Spalding was no good. Second one on the way and gets it. So Trinity's on the board, 4-1.
2-2-1, full court.
Madison Central with the early lead. Bringing it up. George throws it to Humphrey. Takes it down the lane. Should have shot that. Got away with it
because
of the kick. Probably should have took that over the rim.
Exactly. He's looking down low to 21 to Marcus George, who's averaging like 14 points on the season. How is that not a foul?
Yeah, there's the foul. Humphrey comes through and gets the foul call, and that was on number 4 for Trinity. That's on Levitch.
It's going to send Humphrey to the line.
6:33 to go, first quarter. Madison Central up 4-1. Make it 5-1.
Kirkland 71% from the free throw line on the season.
Spent a few minutes out in the lobby with Coach Richardson, Don Richardson, and Kirkland's dad, Denny Humphrey. Kirk hits the second shot, so it's 6-1. Madison Central, 6:30 to go, first quarter. And Trinity's up court, still against a man-to-man. Right side to Levitch. Looks underneath to Spalding. Jones knocks it away.
Quick hands by Sam Jones, they'll load and knock it away.
Good denial defense. And Stafford will bring it inbounds under the basket. They get it to Ivory. He's open, doesn't take it. Goes in the lane, gets it blocked.
Cameron Thomas with the block.
Looking to draw contact, but nothing called. A slight bit out of control, and the referee doesn't blow the whistle when you're out of control a lot of times.
Good officiating crew tonight. See a lot of old faces down there, veteran faces.
Stafford dribbles right side, throws it up, runner got it.
That was a nice move.
6-3, Madison Central on top, 6:06 to go. First quarter. George throws right side to Humphrey. Looks to Johnson. He goes underneath to Jones. Spin move.
Blocked.
Gets it blocked. Levitch with the rebound. Out to Ivory. They want to run. They flips it up. Nice move there by Owens.
5:43 now. It's 6-5 game. Central on top after starting 6-1.
6-5. Thomas drives right side. Nothing there.
Thomas looking to score.
Move, throws it left to Johnson. He drives the lane. A little bit out of control. Out to Humphrey. Stop. Jump shot. No good. Rebound Madison Central by Thomas. Thomas up. No good. Johnson, nice rebound. Back up again. No good. This time a rebound by Thomas. Back out to Humphrey. Looks at the three. Doesn't take it. Right side to Johnson. Three on the way. No good. Rebound again by Madison Central. George, and he gets fouled.
That's a lot of work on the boards.
That's 4 offensive rebounds and 5 shots in one trip. And nothing will cure poor shooting better than offensive rebounding.
Now that's something Central's had a little issue with earlier in the season, getting that offensive glass.
Yeah, that was just pure work.
That's heart. That's hustle.
First shot, no good. Rims off. 5:06 to play first quarter. Madison Central on top, 6-5 over Louisville Trinity. And second free throw, no good. And Owens gets the rebound to Ivory. He brings it up, stops for the three, short. Rebound George. Central comes the other way, and Thomas brings it. He stops just inside the three, banked it in.
Nice shot for Thomas. 4 early points.
So far, Thomas has done what you said, and it's put positive production without turning the ball over.
Watch number 4.
Levitch down low to Owens. He spins. Ooh, and one.
I don't like it.
Just
he creates the contact.
Yeah, it's almost as if he just hesitated a minute, and as George was getting more in position, he jumped right into him, and they called the foul for him, but I agree with you.
It's only 2 fouls on the Indians.
One on George, free throw missed. One on George, one on Jones, and scores 8-7.
Back in that 2-2-1 press.
Madison Central up, long pass down the side, throws it to Humphrey, and he kicked it out of bounds. Couldn't control it.
Ball was
Had a
too
right
low.
idea. Bad delivery.
Bad delivery. It's way too low, and Kirkland couldn't handle it.
So Trinity will bring it up against that man-to-man defense, man-to-man defense of Madison Central. Ivory with the ball. Dribbles left side, picked by Owens. Kicks it to Levitch. Fakes the shot, takes the jumper inside a three and missed it. And Humphrey the other way. Thomas goes out of control. Nothing there.
Referees won't give you the call if you're out of control.
Well, if he'd planted there and goes strong, he gets a call.
That's
probably.
right.
So Trinity will set it back up. Ivory going against Thomas. Inside to Owens. Nothing there. He throws it to Levitch down the lane. No good.
Over the
tip
back.
Shot. I'm sorry, that was by Ramsier, and then the tip shot was by Levitch. And so Trinity takes their first lead, 9-8. Johnson straight away for Central, no good.
Isaiah, no good. It's not his shot.
And they throw it out. This goes to Stafford. Blocked by Thomas.
Good
Great
effort.
defensive effort.
Great hustle getting back.
Thomas stops and pops on the other end, no good. Rebound,
look at that battle.
Good. Battle for it, you're right. Owens comes out with it, but both teams scrapping. Ivory takes it to the glass, lays it in.
At the 3-minute mark.
Nobody got in front of him, and Madison Central will take a timeout. They're going to take a 30. We'll take it with them as we'll come right back in a moment on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Again with Don Foster. We're here at Madison Central High School, and Madison Central off to an early first quarter good performance, but they've let the Trinity Shamrocks take the lead here on them the last couple minutes. What's happened?
Central got up 6-1, and Trinity battled back. Got Cody in a trap. Cody Alexander checks in, number 5.
He gets Ross Ramsey underneath, missed it. Point blank, got to lay that in. I think they slammed the backboard there. Maybe should have been a goaltending call. But
I believe Ramsey was looking for contact that never came.
Ivory with the fadeaway, no good, but he gets the rebound, gets the steal. Back to Owens. Owens, and he lays it in.
Here's what I was saying with Central now. You knew Trinity was going to come back.
Yeah.
Let's see how they can take it now.
Well, you can't afford to miss point-blank shots and throw away easy one to them.
Alexander with a shot.
Nice
good
shot by Alexander. And Madison Central down 13-10, 2:13 to go, first quarter. Ivory for Trinity. He's open, doesn't take it, drives.
Almost thrown out of bounds.
Out to left it, Levitch.
Nice kick.
He takes the three, knocks it down.
Number 4 looks like a shooter.
He does. Levitch looks like a shooter, and we got a substitution. Gabe Schmidt into the game. And Knight Goff, hyphenated. Knight Goff, number 14 for Trinity. So Alexander now with the ball being guarded by Schmidt. Down to Jones, spin move. Nice shot, no good though. Long off the rim, and Knight Goff with the rebound, and Ivory comes the other way.
Kirkland Humphreys, 23, is wide open on the opposite side. At a minute and a half to go, first quarter.
They throw it to Knight Goff. He throws it to Stafford. Stafford to Ivory. It's back over to Stafford. He makes a move in the lane, hangs, shot on the way, no good.
Cody didn't block out.
Good. Tipped away and back out to Ivory, and they get the ball back. Reset.
Central lucky not to give a layup on that possession, because no one blocked anyone out.
Throws it right side to Stafford. He goes across the top of the key, over in the corner. Schmidt, no good. Rebound by Madison Central. Thomas coming the other way.
Less than a minute, first quarter.
Thomas to Alexander.
Plenty of time to run the offense.
Drives it in the lane. He gets stopped. Schmidt with good defense. Alexander.
Nice curl.
Humphrey nowhere to go. Back to Alexander. Looks for the three. Didn't take it. Ramsey's got it. Back to Humphrey.
30 seconds left.
Clock. I'd start at this point maybe thinking about holding it for the quarter.
We're going to skip over to Cody.
Over to Alexander. Long three. No good, but Jones with the good rebound. Back to Humphrey.
15 seconds.
Alexander, Thomas. Now they're going to hold it. 10 to go. Down 6. Madison Central trying to cut into that lead. Thomas.
Cameron.
Drives in the lane.
Up and under. Throws it away.
Nobody there.
Daggone it.
So Trinity will have a chance with 2.3 seconds left to
three-quarter court
to get a shot off, and Ivory takes it all the way to the rim. No way, it's not off in time. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Madison Central losing at this point 16-10 to Trinity on the Madison County School Sports Television. We'll be right back after this.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Madison County School Sports Television. Don, interesting first quarter. Tale of two halves of that quarter.
Yes, beginning, Central jumps out 6-1. Quarter in, 16-10. So Central got smacked in the face. Now it's up to them to make it the comeback.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly right. That was a 15-4 run there to end that quarter for Trinity. Stafford takes it in the lane. No call. Ivory. That's
got to
over.
rotate.
Nice shot on the way. No good. Tip, no good. Another tip. It's good. That time it went to Schmidt, I think. Ramsier missed the three. And Humphrey throws it to Alexander. Looking underneath.
Central on the defensive end down here is giving up way too many easy drives.
Alexander in the corner. About loses it. Takes it strong. No good. In and out. Gosh, got robbed.
Bad luck. And Trinity coach wants to carry call, and Cody may have carried in that possession.
Stafford to Ramsier.
Another lane.
Takes a floater. Wow.
Central's got to get him out of the lane.
These are just, Trinity's got just 5 guys right now in the court at any one time who look fundamentally sound. They don't look spectacular.
No. There isn't a superstar out there, comes out like, a Dominique Hawkins type player where that's the guy you have to guard.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just 5 really good players.
Yeah. And George takes it in the middle of the lane. Takes a shot, no good. Jones in position, can't get the rebound, and Owens gets it. Ivory. He takes it the other way. Stafford takes it to the basket hard, and they call a foul. Madison Central here, 20-10. This is a brink, I think, of something. They got to make a stop or get a good basket. Got to work hard to get a good shot, don't they, Don?
You can't win the game in the second quarter or the first half, but you can lose it. And Central is on that little verge right now, down 10, which isn't many, now down 11. But if it gets in your head that you can't play with a team, and it's been a while since we scored. We've had some hard luck down here coming in and out. So,
well, I think you really got to get into a set and try to run a play that's designed to really get a good shot.
We need to find something.
You might not knock it down, but you need to find something that you really want.
2-2-1 full court press once again.
And Jones working out top with Thomas. He throws it to Humphrey. Humphrey back to Thomas.
They're working hard down low.
To Alexander. He loses the handle on it, nearly out of bounds, but he gets it back. And back to Thomas. And they're going to set it up. This is smart, I think. Try to get a good set offense here and get a score.
Cameron in
He's
the
out of
lane.
control. Wild. Oh, he gets the
Count it.
bucket and one. He was out of control a little bit. Got lucky.
Trinity's coach wants a travel he's not going to get.
I could have seen a travel called there because sometimes the ref doesn't want to make that bang bang call, and that's a bailout. But it didn't matter. That was a big bucket for Madison Central.
Alexander out, Isaiah Johnson back in. Central needs to keep it to within that 10-point range by halftime if they can't get the lead. Definitely need to keep it down to single digits, 10 points.
Thomas trying to complete the three-point play. Shots on the way. No good.
It's been a problem.
Rebound by Levitch.
This season, free throws.
Ivory taking it down the court, right side to Ramsey. He pump fakes, nice move. Doesn't get the shot though. Levitch with the rebound, right back up. He's no good. Went strong with it, and George gets the rebound for Madison Central.
Too much tipping going on down low. Instead of trying to grab it, you're trying to tip it to someone. They have to go up with two hands, bring it down.
Get the position and go up and get the ball.
You got to have possession. Doesn't matter which player has it.
Johnson over to Humphrey. He drives the lane.
Kirkland with the basket.
Way, and it's good.
4 quick points.
And
it's down to 8.
Madison Central down to 8. Schmidt with the 3 on the way. In and out. No good. And Madison Central could cut this to 6. Jones.
Oh, no. Sam loses it off.
Why hand it to him right there, though?
Sam's not going to do anything with it.
Humphrey
still
with
by
the steal.
Humphreys.
And back to George. Missed it. Back up. Made it. Nice rebound and put back. And Madison Central has cut it to
2-1
6.
now for Central. Show a little press of their own.
Ivory, Ramsey. Back to Ivory. He crosses the timeline. And Madison Central goes back to looks like
it's a matchup.
Matchup zone.
Yeah,
at the Owens. Over to Schmidt. No good. He drives, kicks it to Levitch. To Owens. In the lane. He loses the handle.
They have to get on the floor after loose balls.
Doesn't get it. Levitch got the ball. Right side, or left side to Schmidt. Long 3 on the way. No good. In and out.
When you're playing a team that's really good, you have to get those 50-50 balls. Again, put it on the floor, lost it for
and
Central.
They lose it, and Ivory gets it headed back the other way. 4 minutes to go. Madison Central down 22-16. And both teams are a little chaotic right now. Ivory setting it up, looks for the screen, into the lane, up with the shot. They call a foul. That's a cheap foul. I don't even think that should be called.
3:51 left. 24-16. Trinity on top.
I know I don't have many striped shirts, but to me, that with all the contact that's been going on, that's a weak call.
All you can ask of an official, be consistent. If you're going to let us bang in the first quarter, you got to let them beat and bang in the second, the third, and the fourth. And
yeah, it seems like they a lot of call differential in this game so far. Shot by Ivory, no good.
Sam Jones with the board.
And Jones gets it out to Thomas, to Alexander. He throws it right side, to Johnson. Shot goes up.
Oh, he called the offensive foul. Offensive foul call against Isaiah Johnson down low.
Coach Feldhouse has given him an earful. He doesn't like it.
I don't think anyone did.
And that's a big turning point in this game. That would have cut it back to 6, and instead it's 8, and Trinity has the ball. 3:33 to go.
This could be a 5-point turnaround if they knock a 3 down, possibly 6.
They got Levitch. They go over right side to Stafford. Stafford back to Ivory. They're trying to make Central come out and play different. They don't want them to hang back in that zone.
3:20 left.
So they're going to stand out front and basically hold the ball, I think.
They're good. Yeah, that's the 4 corners. I mean, they got corner, top corner.
Yeah, they're trying to make Central come out, and they're coming out
look
now.
Back door. They got a guy back door if you get too lazy on them.
Absolutely right. Oh.
Travel call.
At the travel call.
I think the refs got tired of the 4 corner. Make them play.
Even a ref wants to watch a good game, doesn't he?
Yeah, I remember a girls' game years ago where the final was like 16-8.
Yeah, that's
the other
rough.
team held it all game.
It's rough enough sometimes to watch a girls' game, but
Cameron.
nice shot. Doesn't go.
Offensive glass lost away.
Rebound chance. Ivory takes it all the way. Gets the block.
Yeah.
No good on the second tip by Knight Goff, and they're going the other way. Madison Central's got it. Thomas over to Alexander. He drives the lane up. Nice shot, and
Great
it's a
job by Cody.
game.
Timeout, Trinity. He is ticked off. The Indians are happy.
Timeout. He's mad at his players, and I don't blame him. We'll be taking a timeout with him here on the Madison County School Sports Television. We'll be right back after these messages.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, ProSigns, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome back, Madison County School Sports Television. 24-18, Trinity on top, but Madison Central battling the second quarter to keep this thing close.
No quit in the Indians. Had a couple calls go against them down on the offensive side with Isaiah Johnson getting called for the offensive foul, took away 2 points. Indians lining up in the 2-2-1.
Well, Coach for the Trinity, not happy with his team's play.
No.
You know, he wasn't. He was aggravated at his team, and so he called timeout. And they're going to try to see if they've made any adjustments. They bring it up, they get it to Stafford across the timeline. He looks. They had Ivory in the corner, 3 on the way, no good.
Central not blocking
Rebound by
out.
Owens, but he got it tipped away, and Alexander comes away with it, brings it up, throws it to Thomas. Thomas right side to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Zone
2 minutes.
defense.
Two
No, they're
minutes
playing
first half.
man to man. I'm sorry, they're just
Too
sagging a
low.
little
Why
bit.
is Sam bringing it down?
Johnson right side to Alexander. 3 on the way. Banked it. No good. Rebound by Ivory.
6-point ball game.
Ivory brings it up.
Central has got to keep Trinity out of the lane.
And they're
They have to
working
block
it
out.
against that zone. Down in the corner, Stafford. Pump fake. 3 on the way. No good. They're settling for threes. That's got to be good for Madison
So
Central.
that's what Central wants.
Oh,
Block.
there was a foul call as Cameron Thomas drove it in the lane.
Foul on number 4 of Trinity.
And they give him the 2 shots.
That's his second foul for Levitch, number 4. Cameron to the line. Cameron Thomas, number 34.
And quite honestly, Cameron was out of control on that one again.
Oh, he was. Cameron, a 57% free throw shooter on the season.
First shot up. It's good. 5-point game. Closest Madison Central's been this quarter.
As a coach, you want to keep it close. I'm sure that's what Coach Fudhouse is wanting. He'd love to have the lead going into halftime, but after that first 3 or 4 minutes in the first quarter, the end of the first quarter ended horribly for the Indians.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
So you have to be happy being close.
Thomas with the second shot. Trying to cut it to 4. Shots
And they
up.
do.
It's good. And Madison Central will
Once
put
again.
on that 2-2-1. Stafford throws it right side to Owens. Back to Stafford. Back to
Nothing
Owens.
else. Just makes them use a little
Cross the-
clock.
Across the timeline. In the middle to Schmidt. Right side to Ramzier. Blocked
Cameron.
by Cameron Thomas. Throws it out of bounds.
Now the
24 to 20.
Central defender's got to quit jumping up to block. He just needs to run out there and put his hand up in the face. Because when he gets up in the
Stafford.
air, he's out of position.
Ramzier underneath to Knight Goff. He goes in the lane, up high, no
Pretty
good.
move. Pretty
Had it,
move, not strong enough.
Didn't put it up on the glass and short-armed it.
Believe.
Block. Whew. And I tell you what,
Cameron's going down there initiating a lot of contact himself.
yeah, some of these, they've gotten away with them, but I can't believe that Coach Feldhouse wouldn't maybe bring Cameron in at halftime and say, no, some of that, let's
Minute
edge
2.
it back a little bit.
Don't know. It belongs with the Indians.
Stayed with Madison Central.
They try to get Sam Jones and knocked away by Trinity.
So Thomas will inbound it under their own basket to Johnson, to Alexander, to Thomas. Backdoor to
Backdoor.
Johnson for the dunk shot. Oh, that's
Isaiah
big time.
bringing up the crowd.
24-22, down to a 2-point game for Madison Central. Losing by 2, but have cut it back from as big as a 12-point or 11-point deficit.
Right. No quitting these Indians.
Here into Owens, in the lane, left hand, lays it in. Too easy right there.
That's what I've said all night. They got to get him out of that lane.
Thomas.
26.
The midcourt line. 24 seconds to go. I'd take my time here and maybe over one shot.
Do you think we hold it? Hold it for one.
Alexander got the ball. Goes left to Thomas. They're just a little screen and pop. And back to Alexander. He looks for Johnson. Over to Alexander.
5.
3 on the way. It's not good. Rebound, George.
Count it.
It's good. Great offensive rebound. Madison Central goes to the locker room, only down 2 to the #1 team in the state, the Trinity Shamrocks. It's 26-24.
Coach, you have to be really happy with your team's aggressive play against this #1 right now, Trinity.
Yeah, we competed. I mean, that's what we didn't do Tuesday night against Tate's Creek. I just didn't think we competed very hard. And I mean, there's a reason why we bring teams like this in here. I mean, I want our kids to know what the best are like, because when you get the 11 threes determined, you got to play against the best. And I like how we responded once they made their run back at us. Now we've cut it back to 2, and hopefully we can keep it close. That's what we said, 3 minutes to go. We want it to be close and have a chance.
Nice momentum shift here in the last 2 minutes. What are you going to do different in the second half?
Well, I hope we keep that momentum. We kind of switched to a zone. I think that kind of slowed them down on offense a little bit, so we'll stick with that a little bit.
Okay, Coach, good luck.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out ScenicCabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit sceniccabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. sceniccabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
You know, fans, when we were actually doing a ball game, Randy and I talk a lot of times about how important rebounding, turnovers, and free throw shooting, how important those three things are. And what we thought we'd do today is show you the free throw shooting part is really important. We always say on the air, free throws, you got to make them. Why?
Because they're free.
They're free. So they've named them that for a reason. So we're going to do a little free throw shooting competition, best out of 5 between Randy and I. And we'll just show you how easy free throws are to make. So as you can see, Randy,
They are free. What's so hard about free throws? Come on, boys and girls. Hit your free throws. You'll win the game.
Back, Madison County School Sports Television. I'm Jerry Goebel along with Don Foster. Don, great first half. Madison Central coaching staff has to be pleased. What do you see on the stats?
It's a tell of 2 quarters in that half. What stands out to me is neither team shooting very well. Trinity shooting 33%, Indian shooting 37%. Trinity 0 for 5 from behind the arc.
I thought
No, Trinity 1 of 9 from behind the arc.
I thought they got into a little rhythm where they settled for threes quite a bit.
Late in the second quarter, they did. Big thing, too, Indians had 23 rebounds, 8 offensive boards in that first half. Trinity still had 9 offensive rebounds in that half, so it's still too many.
Yeah, I would say Madison Central second chance points, 4 and I'm sorry, 6 and
6 to 4 over Trinity.
Central had several offensive rebounds. A couple of them were on, they were like 3 or 4 in one trip, though.
You just couldn't get the put back to stick. Scoring-wise, for the Trinity Shamrocks, number 1, Trey Ivory, 4 points. Number 4, Jay Levitch, 5. 13, Daniel Rasmir, 2. And number 30, Michael Stafford had 6. 33, Craig Owens leads the way with 9. For the Indians, number 5, Cody Alexander at 4 points off the bench. Isaiah Thompson with 2 on that magnificent dunk to get them back to close it down to 2. DeMarcus George has 4, and he has 9 rebounds. DeMarcus George with 4 offensive rebounds of his own. Kirkland Humphrey at 4 points. Sam Jones with only 2. For the Indians, Sam has got to get more involved in this second half. He's got to get his normal 15 to 20. Cameron Thomas, 8 points, started off hot, finished 3 of 7 in the first half. But he has 8 points to lead the Indians in scoring.
Well, some of the calls went Cameron's way, and he needs to hopefully still get those calls second half, but he also has to back off a little bit of some of the out of control. I agree 100% with you. Sam Jones got to get more involved. And so we're going to see what happens. Second half underway. Cameron Thomas throws it left side to Humphrey.
The backdoor
lob, no good. They throw it.
It's a foul.
He's right. All he really needed to do is hit the butt in him. He did. He put his hand on him.
He pushed him out of bounds. You can't push him out of bounds.
And so Madison Central quickly under their own basket gets a foul on Trinity. Thomas
almost another foul.
And they throw it left side to Humphrey. Ivory went down trying to keep Thomas from getting the ball, but no foul called. Throw it right side to Johnson.
Trinity looks like they're coming out in that aggressive defense.
Thomas got it. He's going against Levitch. Rebound by George.
Another foul.
George had a good rebound there. The shot was long, which made it allowed him to get the rebound.
That's 2 quick fouls on the Shamrocks in 30 seconds.
And Jones gets it. Goes it to Thomas. Thomas back out to Humphrey.
Doing a great job fronting Sam down there, not letting him get a touch.
Ball down on the baseline. George guarded by.
Look opposite. Too late.
And he throws it straight to Levitch.
Too late.
Levitch down to Ramsier, underneath to Owens. Back out to Levitch. He looks, doesn't take it though. Backs it out. Madison Central packed in that zone. You don't see this much from an Allen Feldhouse team.
Now, he doesn't like using the zone overly, but when teams 1 of 9 from behind the line,
you got to do it.
Hey, make them knock it down.
Right corner to Ramsier. Stafford, Ivory, Levitch under to Owens. Back out to Ivory. Back to Levitch. Ivory, they're looking inside. He's got it deep right there. You got to take it up. He takes it right into the basket.
He found a little hole in the zone and got it down low.
Can't let him get it that deep.
No.
Ever.
Found a gap and used it.
Central sets it back up.
28-24.
24. 6:18 third quarter. Humphrey, top of the key to Johnson. Goes right side to Thomas.
As he was going to throw the ball to Cameron, he almost overplayed. Thomas needs to notice that and go back door on him sometime.
Absolutely. Humphrey throws it to Thomas. Thomas with a spin. Nothing there. He backs it out. A little more under control. I like that. Work it. Make the defense work.
That's right.
So Thomas bringing it. He's at the top of the key. He's setting the offense. Humphrey, 3 on the way. No good. Bad shot. Missed it to the left or to the right. Bad. You get to Ramsier. Back to Levitch. Ivory. Corner to Stafford. Back to Ivory. Back to Levitch. And they're just working it against that zone.
Notice skipping around on the outside, hoping to get that zone out of shape.
Levitch. Ramsier. 3 in the corner. After you start hitting threes, they're going to have to come out of that.
Central's yet to score in the half.
31-24, Madison Central down to Trinity.
It's a 5-0 run and another turnover.
Throws the ball away. Ivory takes it all the way to the glass. No good. Followed by Stafford. It's good. Timeout, Madison Central.
Now,
it's a 30.
It's a 30. On that
take
possession.
It with them. We'll take timeout with them. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Back, Madison County School Sports Television. Don, first 3 possessions for Madison Central have not looked very good.
Not looked good at all. Had the turnover, and before the timeout, Central did a horrible job of getting back, and that gave them a second chance opportunity to get the putback.
Yeah, I mean, 95% of the crowd or more felt like Ivory to make that layup. I understand that, but you've got to get back.
You still got to run back.
Miss it,
and he missed it. 7-0 run for the Shamrocks start the second half.
9-point lead. Madison Central brings it up against the man-to-man defense by Trinity. And nearly picked off again. Levitch popped out, overplaying it. You mentioned it a minute ago, when they overplay, you got to make them pay.
They got to look back door.
And Thomas gets the ball in bounds and comes across the timeline, sets up offense. Throws it left side to Humphrey. Humphrey to Jones as he pops at the top of the key, takes the jumper, no good. Rebound, Madison Central. DeMarcus, tough rebound.
Foul. George and Jones have got to get involved. They have to get more touches, and they've got to knock it down.
Great rebound by George. He's just they've both played well in the glass. Inbounds comes to Johnson. Humphrey back to Thomas, and he set it up.
Camera
drives toward the lane. He gets it picked off. Almost a kick, I thought.
I believe
but
it was a kick, no call. That's what I was going to say.
Right. They throw it across court. Levitch, 3 on the way, no good. Madison Central gets the break there. Both the Shamrocks, 2 Shamrocks were there in the area, couldn't control it. Central knocks it out of bounds, but could have been easy putback.
Alexander checks in for Johnson.
And Trinity will inbounds it under their own basket. They get it to Ivory.
Double screen.
Levitch.
Look for that 3.
Stafford, he comes off the screen, nothing there. But that leaves it Owens open on the block. He goes across the lane, shot on the way, no good. And George with the rebound. Good job by DeMarcus George. And Central comes the other way. Alexander brings it up behind the back.
They're chasing Cameron. Every time Cameron's about to get the touch, they overplay it.
And there goes Humphrey, drives to the basket. Nothing there. George blocked by help from Levitch.
Nice play.
George had his man beat, but Levitch came over and helped him.
3:49 left, third quarter. Indians are yet to score.
Thomas looking inbounds. Not much there.
Backcourt.
Throws it into Humphrey. Humphrey in the corner to Thomas. Right in front of the student section. Not much action, though, in the student section. They throw it away. Ramsier, Ivory. Throws it to Levitch. Tip pass, actually bobbled it. Goes to Owens, and he gets fouled by Jones.
A foul on Sam, I believe it's his second.
Yeah, Levitch actually lost that handle.
Got a lucky bounce.
Right to.
Tell you, this is not the normal Central way of playing. Normally they're looking low to George and Jones. Not tonight. Shamrock's taking that away.
I give a lot of credit to the Central coaching staff. They've made the game ugly, which is what they needed to do probably here.
Here's the thing. As bad as Central's played, it's a 10-point game.
Yeah.
It's still in reach.
34-24, 3:34 to go, third quarter. Owens, second shot on the way. And he got it.
If I'd have told you Central to go 4 minutes without scoring in the third quarter, you'd think the game would be a blowout.
Absolutely.
It's 11 points.
Thomas with the ball. Comes off the screen. Bunch of people down. Couldn't tell what happened, but got it to Humphrey. He gets it picked off as he tries to enter it to George.
They're knocking it down. They're not going to let you get it inside.
Ramsier dribbles to the lane.
Walk.
And they call the reach in. Humphrey just made it too obvious what he wanted to do down here.
Isaiah coming in for Kirk, and that's what Alan Fedus would tell him.
And Schmidt back in for Trinity. Throws it long.
5 seconds.
Oh.
Wow.
And coach from Trinity did not like the call.
They had a man open. Just took too long with it.
Central inbounds down 35-24. 3:10 to go, third quarter. Thomas drives left side. Isaiah Johnson, no good from 3.
Again, where's my offensive rebounding? None.
No offensive rebound. Stafford all the way, gets it blocked.
Job, Isaiah.
Alexander the other way. He drives it down. Spins back out, throws right side to Thomas. He goes in the lane, loses the handle.
Yeah, it stays.
It says tip.
It stays.
Going to Madison Central. They'll inbound it under their own basket. A little bit out of control there, though.
2:45 left, third quarter.
Inbound to George. Shot by Alexander.
Oh,
no good.
Nice rebound.
With the rebound, jump ball.
Goes over to Trinity.
And that'll be turned over to Trinity. So we've played 5 minutes and 21 seconds in the third period, and Madison Central is yet to score.
And only down 11.
And it's not been because of great defense by Trinity.
Central is just not doing the job offensively right now.
Levitch throws it to Schmidt. He stops, pops it out to Stafford. 3 on the way. No
nice
good.
3.
Rebound by Knight Goff. He puts it back in. Central down 13.
Now this is it for Central. We can't get down no farther. It's becoming danger time.
Alexander.
Sam
looking for Sam Jones. Can't get it to him.
Now Sam and DeMarcus going to have to just work their butts off right now and demand the ball.
Spin move by Alexander. Scoops it up. Good.
Finally.
Round and round, and finally it dropped.
Finally, the
Madison
basket is
Central's
off.
on the board in the third quarter.
All right.
Pass ahead to Ike off. Goes to Owens. Corner to Levitch. 3.
No, boys. Have
Wide
to find
open.
him.
I'll tell you, I guarantee you I can still hit that shot that open.
That's what I was going to say. You have to be able to find him on that.
Alexander comes off the screen.
Sam.
Nice move. Pass to Sam Jones. Great lay-in and great assist by Alexander. Smith going the other way. And he pulls it back out.
It's a 12-point game.
Stafford.
Minute and a half. Third quarter.
Stafford guarded by Alexander.
You know, it's been a clean game. Not many fouls.
He goes to Owens. Owens with Levitch. He takes it to the basket. Gets it blocked. Rebound by Central. Alexander gets it. He gets it, about falls, but gets
Cody
it out
handles
there.
it to Isaiah.
Johnson, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Schmidt.
No offensive rebound in this
Long pass
quarter.
to Owens. Under the basket. Out of bounds. I called the walk.
Whatever.
I knew he was close to out of bounds.
It was something.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to be a turnover one way.
They threw that pass to him a little late. I saw him breaking early. Should have got to him earlier. So Madison Central down 12. Under a minute to play, third quarter. Need a good possession right here and get a bucket.
Get it to within 10 or under 10, and you feel like you can win it. Back door.
Back door. Dunk. And there's a dunk shot.
It's another one for Isaiah.
Wow.
The crowd is awake.
He's a good shot from that range. Great athleticism, nice pass, 10-point game.
31 seconds.
Schmidt, that gives a little energy in the house, but Schmidt takes it straight to the basket and gets the foul.
That would drain
and the bucket.
That would drain it away from you.
Yeah, did you see, just for a second, that defensive intensity pick up?
Daggone it. Back to 12.
Yeah, just like that, it kind of sucked that air back out. Basket good, free throw good. So 13-point game. Madison Central down with about 22 seconds to go.
They can keep it to within 10 or 11
Alexander.
here. I feel good.
Alexander, look, nothing there. He throws it over to Thomas. Thomas spin move. Down
low
to
to Sam and good.
Laid it in. Good bucket. And here we go. 7 seconds to go.
Hey, Trinity moves
Schmidt.
it like no other.
And he drops a 3. Boom time. With 0.2 seconds, and nets popped from that one, hung up on the rim, and that was a heartbreaker.
Trinity moves the ball better than any team I've seen lately with time running down.
Long pass. Johnson gets it, puts it up, no good. Shot not off at time, so we've played 3. Madison Central down 14. Do they have enough to bring us back? We'll find out in just a moment on the Madison County School Sports Television.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Welcome back, Madison County School Sports Television. After a rough start for Central, they had a good little stretch toward the end, but they seemed like they traded a couple 2s for 3s, and in the end of it, Don, Trinity continued to extend that lead. What did you see?
Well, I see 20-8 in the third quarter. That'll do it every night. Central just couldn't get the baskets to fall. Can't get it inside to the go-to players down low. And I tell you what, Trinity's just knocking the lights out of it right now from behind the line.
2 things I thought that were really important. Central had 2 key buckets they scored on this end, and they gave 3s up right away on the other end. Second thing is the entry pass is all about timing and angle.
Yep.
And they've got it, but they're waiting too long. Seem like they're throwing the ball away trying to enter the ball.
Well, down 14 going into fourth quarter.
Let's see what they can do. Madison
Back door.
Central, back door. Oh, he missed the point-blank layup. Alexander rebound, puts it in, and it's a 12-point game.
At the 4-minute mark, if this game's under 5 points, 5 points or less, we have a shot. Charge.
He was out of control. Good play by Madison Central. DeMarcus George with taking the charge, got position.
It's a 22nd charge taken on the season by the Indians.
And referee.
We need a towel.
Yeah, they threw. But he threw that ball to DeMarcus kind of low, and DeMarcus was watching for the towel to come out and bounced it off his knee.
Central wants it to be down to about 5 at the 4-minute mark.
Thomas brings it down. Ivory picks him up. Thomas goes off screen. Looks, nothing there. Kick it out to Alexander. He drives, goes to the lane, then kicks it to Johnson. Johnson.
Foul.
Nice move, gets the foul.
Foul number 5 on Shamrocks.
Johnson with a nice move, used the fake, got the guys in the air, and then his athleticism. Couldn't get the shot up, but he did draw the foul, and so first shot on the way, it's good. Madison Central down 11.
Central wanting to score some points with the clock not moving.
Yes, 7:24 to go. Madison Central 35, Trinity 46.
Cut it to 10.
36-46, and so Trinity starts the fourth quarter.
And a full court press, man.
And there was a trap into Ivory.
No foul, no
take
foul,
the
no
ball
foul.
from him. Oh, didn't get it from him. Ivory spins behind the back.
Alexander takes another charge.
Oh.
I like it. I don't know about the call, but I like it.
He called a call on Ivory.
I'll take it if you're an Indian fan.
Absolutely
10 points.
Right. Well, the guys there was no advantage for Trinity really right there. So you tell you guys 2-on-2, 2-on-3, you pull it back out. Instead they try to force it.
Nice switch on that run down a baseline by Trinity. Cody looking to get open.
Thomas to Jones. Jones lays it in. Now they're doing a better job of timing and angle.
Yes. Diamond 1-2-2 press.
And so they get the ball to Ivory.
Get the students involved. Get the crowd up.
It to Knight Goff. Goff passes it off to Schmidt. Schmidt with the pull-up jumper. Nice shot. Good shooter. You can tell he's a good shooter.
Trinity's been a really good shooting team so far. I mean, first half they didn't show, but the second half they've knocked down some shots.
Absolutely. Thomas takes it right side, gives it to Johnson. Underneath to Jones, out to Alexander. Alexander, long pass to Thomas, takes it to the lane.
Oh, wait.
The basket. No
foul.
Good, but he gets the foul.
He drew the foul late. Trinity coach is like, are you kidding me?
Hey, listen, you're in Indian country.
You're in the 11th region now, Sport. St. the 7th.
We want wins. And
this will be a big 11th region win.
Absolutely. 10-point lead for Trinity as Cameron Thomas looks to cut into that. First shot, no good. 6:17 to go. And so
still 10 points.
Central with Johnson, Alexander, Thomas, Jones, and George. Trinity with Owens, Ramzier, Levitch, Ivory, and Schmidt. Second shot good. And we're a 9-point game with 6:15 to go. Fourth quarter. Ivory walks it across the timeline.
Somebody find number 4 and keep a nice look on him.
And Thomas not guarding him very strongly, just kind of in his way. Out to Owens, to Schmidt, back to Owens. And they get it to Ivory, and he sets the offense. Ramzier gets it, looks left, about gets it stolen. Gives it to Owens. Owens takes it in the lane. Nobody there. In the corner to Schmidt. 3 on the way. Knocked it down. Gosh, those are backbreakers.
Just when you think the Indians can get it
hey,
closer.
In honor of Steve Alford from Indiana. That kid is leaving the net hung up. That's how Alford left the gym when he finished shooting. He's done that about 3 times, I think, tonight.
They have done it a couple times.
3-point shooting much better for Trinity the second half. That's probably been as much of the difference as anything. Alexander, long 3 for Central, no good.
Rebound by.
Should have been by
Cameron.
Jones. Got hammered, looked like, but Cameron Thomas gets it back. Yeah, lost out of bounds, going back to Madison Central.
5-minute mark. Indians are down 12.
Trinity has done a poor job putting 2 hands on the basketball. You talked about that earlier.
Too many kids want to tip it around. You have to go up and grab it with both hands, get possession.
Absolutely. Alexander. And they set it up, gives it to Thomas. Looking for Jones. Back to Alexander, top of the key.
Central getting in danger zone now as we go under 5.
He throws it to Johnson. He looks under to Jones. Got it. Spin move. George laid it in. Nice
Pretty
assist.
look from Sam.
Sam Jones. He's going to take a full timeout. Madison Central will. We're going to take it with them. 4:46 to go. Madison Central down by 10. We'll be back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome back to Madison Central and the Madison County School Sports Television. 51-41, 4:46 to go, fourth quarter. Don, Central's hanging tough.
They are. I want it to be a 5-point game at the 5-minute mark, but it's 10. Couple threes, couple foul shots. The Indians can be back in it, but they have to stop Trinity from scoring.
Yeah, you need to, when you have a successful offensive trip, you got to turn and go play defense.
We've got to get defensive stops.
Those easy shots.
And we need some turnovers.
So Trinity has the ball. They'll be working it up against Madison Central, full court pressure. And Owens got it, throws it to Ramsier, back to Owens.
Oh, he walked.
Outwalked. He said he didn't drag his foot, but it looked like he did.
Bad close.
Has it. Right side of Levitch.
Nice cut.
Ramsier all the way back out. That's the 4 corners.
They're running 4 corners.
Carolina.
They sure are.
Oh, he nearly knocked it out of bounds, but he held on to it. Back to Ivory. Right to Ramsier.
Why would you play 4 corners?
Johnson.
This much time.
Johnson to Thomas. Thomas,
nice.
No look. Nice. And Trinity will take a timeout. It's a full timeout.
Down
Let's
to 8
here. Let's talk a minute. Down to 8, 4:06 to go. Trinity's they're trying to take the air out of the ball. Tell me, why would you do that?
I have no idea why they do it, but you just seen what happens when you get lax with the ball. Turnover. You've played all this game. Attack, attack, attack. Attack. Go on. You've been able to score. You want to go score. For the Indians, now we're going to have to get our hands up, get in deflections. Got to get some deflections on those.
That, to me, that's a 2.5-minute move, not a 5-minute move.
Not at the 4-minute mark.
Yeah.
That's the final 2 minutes, minute and a half.
Well, you confuse your kids a little bit, and they don't know whether to take it or not take it, or they get open and they don't know. You see it sometimes with teams that rely on a 3 a lot.
Yes,
because they don't know what's a good shot at the end of a game.
Yep. He was wide open for a 3, and he threw it back out. Then they turned over. So
absolutely right.
Right now, though, Central's going to have to, if they do it anymore, get in there and get some deflections.
Yeah, you can't let them throw it around.
No.
And I thought Central did a decent job of making them throw it a little bit difficult passes, but that last turnover, they just threw it away. Guy just let it go over his shoulder. So Trinity will inbound at 4:06 to go. Madison Central down 51-43. As we go under 4 minutes. Pass over to Levitch.
Double team.
He throws it away.
There you go. Deflection.
That was to Johnson.
Control it.
He caught double dribble.
Allen Feldhouse upset. There was no double dribble.
He's not happy about that. He lost the ball, but never double dribbled it, I don't think.
No.
And so Trinity gets the ball back. They have played poorly, to say the least, against the last couple minutes of this quarter. Ivory with the ball, and they throw it right side to Stafford. He's looking. He's getting guarded hard by Thomas. Thomas to Ivory. Ivory down in corner to Ramsier. Out to Stafford, corner to Levitch.
Drive, no call.
Goes out long to Ivory. And they get the foul.
Gonna get a block on Isaiah.
You got several fouls to give.
See, that's what I was going to say. We're in trouble. We only have 4, so we're still 3 away from the bonus.
Yeah. So really what he's done here is caused them, they've taken a lot of time off the clock with these last couple possessions, even though they did turn it over. Stafford gets it out to Ivory. Ivory
double.
Back to Stafford. Then the corner to Levitch. Back to Stafford, and he throws it out to Ivory, and they're causing Central to chase, but again,
3 minutes.
You're right.
Got a foul.
Shot on the way, and that's exactly what you want if you're coach from Zabo from Trinity. Central comes down, needs to get a bucket right here.
10-point game, can't settle, got a turnover.
Bad turnover right there. Stafford.
Got a foul now. He walked. Kirkland Humphrey come back into the ball game. 2:38 left, down 10. Like I said, we're 3 away from the bonus, so.
Madison Central needs a quality possession here. Thomas with it.
Got to run.
He brings it down. Goes right side. Alexander comes across top of the key. Long three, no good. Rebound by Jones. Back up, and he gets fouled. Sam Jones just been a beast on the boards.
We need some points with the clock stopped, so got to hit our free throws.
Are they free?
That's right.
Got to hit them. They're free.
That's why they're called free.
So Sam Jones at the line.
And he's short.
So 2:25 to go. Trinity 53, Madison Central 43. Sam Jones at the line with the second shot. Chance to cut it inside of 10. Shot up, it's good.
Got to go full court.
So Trinity in
and a foul.
Foul on Thomas, not a bad foul. Go for the steal.
We've got to give them right now to get us into bonus.
Yeah. And Ramsier to inbound. He gets it into Ivory. Ivory to Levitch. Levitch under to Owens. Owens no good. Levitch.
Cody knocked him down, no call.
He got away with it.
Levitch back.
And Levitch comes back. Alexander a little out of control, but he's lucky to get it off to Johnson. 3 on the way, no good. George with the rebound. It's good.
Timeout to Central.
Madison Central. 30-second timeout. Up. Change it to a full.
Out of 30s.
Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 2 minutes and 1 second to go. 53-46. Madison County School Sports Television. We'll be right back after this.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Madison County School Sports Television. Don, good crowd, not great crowd. A great crowd could really help this game for Madison Central.
Central has it down to 7. Would be nice if the crowd to get back into it, get fired up.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make this building a lot of noise.
We've seen this building rock before.
Absolutely right. Trinity last trip down, didn't turn it over. They, I think, missed a shot, point blank, and a good effort on Central's part to get the ball back. But needed to get a steal.
2 minutes.
Get a foul. Don't give them an easy bucket anywhere.
Uh-oh. They're going to four-corner.
Oh, steal by George.
Lay it in. Foul.
Takes it up. Good. And we're down to a 5-point game, 53-48.
Defense has got to get up. You don't want to take a timeout yet. Trout.
Stafford with the ball.
Fouling the crap out of him. They're not calling it.
Levitch. He gets it out to Stafford. Over to Ivory.
Minute and a half.
Minute and a half to go. 5-point game. Madison Central trying to get back in this one.
Now the crowd's fired up.
Ivory with the shot.
Oh, it's on the floor.
It's going to say it's on the floor.
Better be. Or Fat has to go nuts.
You got to watch that. They're going to do that, I think.
Central with a quick foul.
Quick foul as Stafford gets the ball inbounds. So now this is really up to Trinity. If they hit their free throws, one-and-ones, it's hard to come back if they hit free throws.
That's it. I mean, we're gambling for us to not to knock down their free throws, especially these front ends of the one-and-one.
Yeah, these are big. The next couple fouls are really big. Like to foul the right person. Stafford shot.
He missed it.
He missed it.
Got the board.
And the rebound by Central. George out to Thomas.
Not really in a big hurry, but you do not want to eat too much. Cody thought about three. Got fouled.
And he got fouled. That's a foul on Trinity that will put Madison Central
Could have been
on the
a
line.
travel. I was afraid that travel was coming. I thought he was going to do it, but
so that's a big-time opportunity for Madison Central now. As Cody Alexander goes to the line, Central down 5. Shot, no good.
Rebound for Cody.
Alexander.
Alexander up and fouled once again.
He gets fouled. So now he goes to the line for a two-shot foul. 1:03 to go. Madison Central down 5. Shot missed. Free throws, they're free.
Free throws will kill you.
Got to hit them. Turnovers, rebounding, and free throws. So you can look at those lines and you can usually tell who wins a game.
It's 5 points.
And there, the second one's good. 4-point game. Madison Central down 53-49.
Want to get the turnover.
Stafford.
If not, get a foul.
To Ivory. He got hit by Alexander. So Ivory will go to the line. And you have the same thing for
Trinity's got to knock them down.
If they hit them, they make it hard. If they don't hit them, it gives life.
Well, they missed the front end of the 1-1 a moment ago. That's 2 points they left on the line. Possible 2 points.
Ivory with the shot. He banked one early and blocked it. Second, and he missed
Again, he misses. 59 seconds.
So
Indians.
Under a minute, 4-point game. Madison Central.
We
down.
have life. Don't need a three.
Life.
Drive, foul. 2 shots, double bonus.
And Thomas will go to the line.
Cameron to the line.
Thomas, we talked earlier, 57% free throw shooter. Got to hit these.
For those watching, this is a live broadcast tonight. If you thought the Indians after last year's graduation was going to be an easy game, a cakewalk, Indians are for real.
Well, this is exactly what we talked about early in the broadcast, Don. Madison Central loses to Tate's Creek, who is 7-13 at the time and had lost 7 in a row. Should have never lost to them, but Coach Feldhouse mentioned it. They didn't compete. They come out tonight and compete, and guess what?
The number 1 team in the state. I mean, this team is only lost to Ballard, who's
second shot, no good.
Free throws,
Stafford.
free throws.
Out to Ivory. He looks cross court to Stafford. Throws it down to Levitch. Levitch to Ramsey or over to Owens. they get a foul on him. I think he was going to throw that ball away had they not fouled him.
It would have been bad, close to being out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's another bonus, 1-1, coming up for.
This is the 9th, so this is the last 1-1 bonus. The first 2 has worked to perfection for Madison Central.
Thomas beating himself up for missing 2 free throws. But he's got to forget those. It's still just 5 points.
Shot up, got it. That was the worst looking free throw they put up, and it went in.
As I was saying, though, this Indian team, even though they lost a lot from last year, the 11th region is pretty strong. Don't get me wrong, the 11th region is probably the toughest region in the state of Kentucky.
Yeah, in all honesty, sometimes it's not so much just about the team, but the matchup. And so Lexington, or Lafayette and Scott County present some trouble for every team in the state with some of their size. But bottom line is they're competing against the number 1 team in the state.
That's right.
30 seconds to go. Madison
points.
Central down 5.
Central has a timeout. Threw it away just about.
Alexander
looking to get open.
Spins, drives, takes a shot, no good. And Alexander is going to get 2 more shots. 23 seconds to go. Madison Central down 5. Alexander at the line with 2 shots.
He can make his 3 points.
He can create a 1-possession game right here. First shot on its way. No good.
The mark. How many free throws have we missed?
5 or 6 right here in the
second half here at the end.
At the end. That hurts.
I know. That's driving Feldhouse crazy.
He's gritting his teeth. I saw him. It hurts. Alexander's second shot. It's good.
Brandon
4-point
Fritz with hands on his head.
Ivory gets the ball.
Foul.
He throws it cross court to Stafford, but they foul him first. So with 20.8 seconds, Ivory gets 2 shots now. He can really make this tough if he knocks both these down.
It would be hard to come back. But Alexander's a nice outside shooter. Cameron Thomas is on the floor. He's a shooter. Isaiah Johnson can shoot it from the outside.
Yeah. With 20.1, you can take a second pass. Well, they're missing free throws too. Both teams are leaving
Ugly
points.
game here at the end, leaving points on the line. Humphrey's back in.
Sometimes your shooters are tempted to jack the first one. Well, if he'll come off hard like he's going to shoot, there'll be another guy wide open.
That's right.
So second shot on the way. Ivory, he got it.
Second.
So a 5-point game, 20.8 to go. Thomas drives it down. He takes it all the way to the basket. Missed it.
Oh, goodness.
Rebound.
Timeout.
Goes out on the floor by Alexander.
Foul.
Gets it. He throws it in the corner to Thomas. He takes a jumper on the baseline. It's no good. Rebound again by Central. This time Ramsier picks it up, though. Takes it to the length of the court. Lays it in.
And
that's the game. 57-50. Trinity beats Madison Central on what was a valiant effort by the Indians. Just comes up short. We've got, we're going to wrap it up here in a second. First, though, we want to talk about the Jack Burford player of the game. And, Don, what are your thoughts?
It was a really good game. A lot of, it's hard to pick one guy.
I honestly thought DeMarcus George
had
key
some
steals and big-time rebounds.
First half with 9 offensive rebounds for George in the first half.
He had a bunch of rebounds, some putbacks, some steals, and take it down and laid it in. I think he really did a lot in the second half for Madison Central to keep him in the game. Jack Burford, player of the game. Would you be okay with DeMarcus George? DeMarcus George with a great game. Tough loss for Madison Central.
Yes.
Talk for a minute as we how do you, as a coaching staff, what do you tell your team? How do you take this game and use it to help you get better toward the end of the year?
As we heard Coach Fedos at the half, he brings these teams in for a reason. It's a measuring stick. See where we are. We're 7 points under the top team in the state right now. So this makes us feel good going in to play the 11th region.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to think. Hey, we got teams like, we got Lexington Catholic and Henry Clay, Scott County. We got Lafayette. Lafayette and Scott County probably your best 2 over there this year.
That's right.
But bottom line is, you're right. You're playing with a team that's right there in the top 1 to 5 in the state.
That's right.
That
This
tells
gives
me
us
you
confidence.
can play with anybody.
We didn't get her out of the gym. We got down in this first half. DeMarcus George, Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the game with 12 points, 16 rebounds.
Nice double-double for DeMarcus. So Madison Central finishes the game with a flurry of activity, misses some free throws, don't get the deal done, but they get it close. 57-50 as
free
Trinity
throws
hangs on.
10 of 20.
10 of 20.
So
both teams shot poorly, 8 of 15 for Trinity, and Madison Central 10 of 20. So
well, they were 10 of 20, and they were 4 of 7 in the first half, so do the math.
Not very good second half from the free throw line, and they'll talk about that, I'm sure. As we wrap up here, Madison Central with a valiant effort. They come up short, though, tonight, 57-50, as the Shamrocks from Trinity hold on and show why they've been such a good team this year and the last several years, and probably will continue to be. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you're back here with us on the next Madison County School Sports telecast. Good night, everybody.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Hello everybody, I'm David Sullivan for Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out sceniccabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit sceniccabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. sceniccabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
You know, fans, when we were actually doing a ball game, Randy and I talk a lot of times about how important rebounding, turnovers, and free throw shooting, how important those three things are. And what we thought we'd do today is show you the free throw shooting part is really important. We always say on the air, free throws, you got to make them. Why?
Because they're free.
They're free. So they've named them that for a reason. So we're going to do a little free throw shooting competition, best out of 5 between Randy and I. And we'll just show you how easy free throws are to make. So as you can see, Randy,
They are free. What's so hard about free throws? Come on, boys and girls, hit your free throws. You'll win the game.